What's going on, YouTube? Been an interesting morning. Really has. A very good one. But man, you never know how things are going to come together in life. It's just magic sometimes. Sorry, little Kimba's down there saying good morning. Good morning. You actually going to come up here? There's no way. You never jump up here. You going to make me move the Bible? Yeah, I got the Bible in my lap. You going to make me move the Bible? That means I got to move the pistol too. Are you going to come up? Now watch, I do all this and she ain't going to come up. You going to come up? Kimba. Hey, psst, psst. Little dog. No way. Really? Now she's walking back to bed. Oh, you are a something. Now I got to get my props back. Anyway, yeah, I need my, this is going to come in handy here momentarily. Oh, wait a second. I got to get my little doggy. She distracted me. Sorry, now I got to get my light fixed. There. All right, listen. So this morning, had my Bible study with Joy, which we're working in Ephesians, and I don't know nothing about Ephesians, right? I don't really know nothing about the Bible. So when Joy says, hey, we're going to do Ephesians, I'm like, okay. You could be telling me we're going to do crack. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you laughing? I don't mean to make light of the Bible, but just bear with me. I gotta talk a little smack because I get nervous about God for some reason. It still makes me nervous. So anyway, we're working in Ephesians, and there's some cool stuff in here, man. You gotta go get you some of this. I'm not kidding you. Life lesson stuff, and I'm gonna get into it. So anyway, Joy and I were doing in the Bible, right? And we get done. I get on my gadget, and I'm poking around a little bit and watching some of my shit, I watch some of my old videos trying to figure things out, what I'm thinking about, what's in my head, you know, what's bothering me, what's helping me, what's making it worse, right? It's a way of shrinking myself, right? So while I'm watching some of my old shit, I get a notice, Watson dropped a video. So I plug in, right? I watch his fucking video. And I'll link it below. And in his video, he says a lot of good shit in there. You get to it. But there's one specific spot in there. He's talking about if you're doing your thing like he's doing his thing, it made him a millionaire in 3 years, is his rap, right? And he was trying to go on and on and on about how it worked for him and how if you get your shit together, it can work for you. And he was saying how if you put it out there and you help one person, it makes all the difference in the world. It doesn't matter if you're fucking helping a million or you're helping one, is what he was saying. And it fucking rocked me because I just got done telling Joy that when we were doing our Bible study because of a dear friend of mine, James. James is a hard cat. This is a dude that's lived a hard life like me, been through a lot of shit in life. I'm not going to tell homie's story. If he wants to share it, he will. But all the shit you hear me talk, James has got as much, if not more, I'm sure. And James and I were acquaintances, right? We didn't hang out. We weren't like best buds or, went out partying on the weekends and da-da-da. No, we ran into each other at the tattoo shop. A lot, all the time, right? We're friends, for sure. But we weren't, best buds. I didn't have homie's phone number, nothing, right? None of that. But we were good friends because of the shop. The shop brings a lot of people together. So anyway, recently, some of the shit I've been putting on YouTube, and because I put some of that shit on Facebook, which I don't do anymore, James caught wind and started watching a couple things, and some of it was clicking for homie and helping homie out. And Dave recently tattooed his wife, and his wife sent him a text message saying, thanks for the tattoo, loved it, and da-da-da. And, whatever Johnny's doing on YouTube really made a big difference for James. And then listening to Watson this morning saying how if you just can help one motherfucker, you're doing something right. All my pissing and moaning, man, it's working. It's fucking working, right? And I know I've had others, Eric and Mona and Ba and Cindy and da, and there's a bunch of people out there in the YouTubies that are part of this family, and we all helping each other out. But see, James is somebody I knew before YouTube. James is street like me. He's a peer, right? And for a peer to give me credit for helping them just because I made a stupid fucking video running my mouth about my war stories, that is huge for me. Watson's right. It just takes one. It just takes one. I'm doing something right, for sure. Right? And I needed that. Because life's a bitch, man. Like I was saying in that other video, when somebody does you a solid, you need to give them love. You got to show them love because they need to hear that. I needed this, right? I needed to hear this, that I made a little difference for one person, right? I needed that. I did. And I got it. And shit's getting better. It's rough. Life is rough. It's always been that way. But it doesn't always have to be that way. You can change it. You can't change what happened to you, and you can't change who you are. But you can change the way you behave towards the world, right? See, that's what I learned. I don't have to be angry John to you guys anymore. I don't. I'll forever be angry. It'll never leave. But I don't have to show it. And when I do, I'll grab my pistol and I'll go blast some shit. I'll go hit the heavy bag until my knuckles bleed. But I won't yell and scream at you or my dogs or a missus if I ever get lucky enough, right? Never again will I display that anger towards somebody or something that had nothing to do with it, man. Big deal for me. I ruined a lot of shit with my anger. Now I don't have to do that no more. So for me, I learned a lot the last couple of days. I really did. And I'm very grateful, to Mr. Watson, little Miss Joy in the Bible, God especially, right? Getting my mind right and getting shit squared away in my head so I'm not such a train wreck. It's too late for a lot of shit in my life. I can't do nothing about the last 60 years, but whatever time I got left, the shit I get to do for the dogs, it's my Noah's Ark, homie. I'm building my ark for the shit that's coming. And when I'm gone, you motherfuckers can set sail. Right? Because I'll have left something behind. I've been saying it for a long time. A very, very long time. I will build it. And they will come. Who they are, I don't have a clue. I've invited a lot of people. Both my brothers, my ex, Sonny. I invited Dave Dog. I've invited everybody to be part of Misfit Island. So when I build it, whoever shows up, well, we'll just wait and see what happens. But I'm almost there. Won't be no more of this shit. It'll be like, check this out. Chainsaw, meow. Check this out. Pow, 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 pow. Right? I can't do that in Cali. The fucking helicopters will show up. Fucking pow, pow, pow. Right? I can't play with my Kimber in Cali. But where I'm going, freedom, fool. Oh my goodness. You know, I've watched plenty of cool Hickok 45 YouTube channels, man. Good old-fashioned plinking channels. You know, shooting down targets. I love that. That is such a kid thing to do that I never got to do. And on occasion, had chance to do at ranges and whatnot here in Cali. But fuck you, where I'm going, I get to build my own range. I get to have my own silly fucking targets. Are you fucking kidding me? Contraptions that'll reset themselves so I don't have to pull the string and put the plate back up? Fuck. Oh, just wait and see. Inertia. Flip a target. Every time that lead slaps a plate, pow, another target pops up. Pow, another. Fuck yeah. Homie, that gunpowder will set the targets for me. I'm telling you. And it'll be way on the other side of the property from the dogs. The dogs aren't going to have to hear all that racket. And if I got to make a range inside to keep the sound from the doggies come first. But Johnny's going to get to do his fucking plinking. Fuck you. You know how bad I've wanted to plink my whole life? You know, the first time I got in trouble was sneaking a peek at a Christmas present. And I knew it was a BB gun, but I just couldn't wait to see it. And the sad thing was, it was a janky BB gun. It wasn't the cool one I wanted, and I was so disappointed. And I got in trouble, and I couldn't have the disappointed BB gun for 3 fucking months. I shit you not. One of my foster homes. BB gun story. That was a quick freebie out of nowhere, and that I could elaborate a lot on that fucking story, but I shit you not. Anyway, I just had to share, man. It's coming together, and once again, it is not the messenger, right? It's not the book. It's not Joy. It's not Watson. It's not me. It's the message in the book. It's this Ephesians that Joy was reading to me today. I don't know what the fuck Ephesians is. I don't know what an Ephesian, I don't know what that word is. But I know what she read today and the correlation between what she read and what I heard in Watson and what I've seen in life. It's the message, homie. It is. I'm telling you. Watson saying what he said today, if you just help one person, it's working. And here's a cat. If you watch his video, went from 0 to hero, went from broke, sleeping on the floor, to $1 million right out of the pen. You need to watch that video. Just saying. And watch Johnny do the same thing. Look. You want to know what's in my hand? How can I do this? Senior in high school. That's the kid when he was a senior in high school. In a foster home. Been in one my whole life, almost. From 5, I was 18 years old in that photo. You can't tell that from that picture. That's all that shit's underneath. A lot of wisdom there. It's not the messenger. It's the message. It's what I got to say. I lived that shit. I survived that shit. And there's a reason for it. And you need to give back. You need to stop drinking. You need to be a better person. And whether it's Ephesians for you, or it's the Boy Scout handbook, I don't give a fuck. It better make you a better person. I made a lot of mistakes in my life, man. And I'm trying real hard to learn how to properly express my anger so I don't ruin any more other lives, right? My life is fucked. But that don't entitle me to fuck up somebody else's life, man. So I'm not doing that no more. I'm learning, whether I'm learning it because I'm reading in the Bible with joy, or I'm learning it because I'm watching a video by Mr. Wes Watson, or I'm learning it because the Stoics are teaching it to me. It's all already in you. All of these teachers are gentle reminders of what's already in you. They're just reminders to teach you to listen to your damn self and be a good person. Pay it forward. Be your brother's keeper. That has nothing to do with religion. A Muslim, a Christian, or a Jew. To be a good you, it doesn't matter if you're a Muslim, Christian, or a Jew. It doesn't. You can hold the door open. Good morning. How are you? Have a nice day. Doesn't matter if you're a Muslim, Christian, or a Jew. How? And why should it? If you're your brother's keeper and you give a shit about the planet you live on, you need to start listening to the message and you need to start spreading it. Right in your own house with your own children. I was talking to Joy this morning. Mom took me to see a movie when I was a little kid called The Hiding Place. And I hated it, man. I don't watch this. I was a little kid in grammar school. She's making me watch some movie about some people hiding because these soldiers want to get them, right? I didn't know anything about a Jew and a Nazi. But Mom was trying to teach me something about God. I didn't know. All these years later, fucking 50-some years later, it makes sense now what Mom was trying to do. She planted a seed, and it took this long to take fruit. Never too late, homie. 59 years old. Go read you some Ephesians or whatever to get you right in your heart. Because you ain't got much time. You watch this end of time doomsday shit that's coming. It's rolling out slow-mo, homie. You know how I know? Look what the G7 just did. Or the G8 or whatever the fuck they are these days. They just passed something that they're going to tax global. The global tax, homie. That means when Apple Computer wants to go to Ireland and build an iPhone in Ireland because Ireland's taxes are cheaper, fuck you. We get to tax you no matter where you go because G8 said so. Now they're going to try to get the G20 to say so. Once it goes global, dude, No more Planet Freedom anywhere. You think that you think the big business is gonna? Who do you think's? Oh, I can't even begin. Anyway, like I said, you need to be a good person, because the bad people are rolling it out quicker than shit. You know, they got everybody beefing and fighting, and they're just stealing your fucking money, right? The feds and them, the feds being governments all over the world, are picking your pockets while you're fighting about BLM or the booger, right? The virus or skin color or anything but your taxes, Holmes. Sorry. Can't help it. It's how I feel. And you need to do something, and you need to get right with your shit. And like I've been saying for years, I'm going to build it and see who shows up. What misfits actually show up on Misfit Island. We'll see. Because just like Noah with his ark, homie, I'm going to have a piece of land with plenty of room for good, like-minded folk to take care of each other. You know, I've been trying forever to put this together with several, right? Like I said, man, from women in my life to family in my life to friends in my life, I've pitched this crazy idea of my Misfit Island to everybody, and nobody bites yet. That's okay, because I'm going to go do on my own. You know, I already made an impact. You know, there are people watching, there are people listening. It's just a handful of us, and that's cool. And if Misfit Island is it's me and 6 other people and 30 dogs, that sounds good to me. You know, me and 10 dogs by myself, that's not going to cut it, homie, because when I croak, somebody needs to be there. It needs to keep going when I'm dead and gone. Anyway, yeah. Good day today. Very fruitful day today. And I just got to wait for this real estate agent to see what the next shoe drops so that I can make the move and be outie and be in the new spot by 4th of July. That's, you know, fireworks, Holmes. I'm going to make a video where Johnny gets to go pow, pow, pow. Look at me plinking on the property. Fucking Californians actually gets to blow some shit up on the 4th of July. Are you kidding me? That's what I'm saying. I'm going to go get me some big firecrackers. I bet where I'm going, they got all kinds of firecracker stands and shit. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. And why is it right now Cali overturned the assault weapon ban? Can you guys see how they're stirring the pot? Can you see how they're stirring the pot? Guns, black, white. Guns, black, white, right? They're stirring the pot, homie. They're trying to get us to fight with each other so they could keep stealing our money. And it's about to fall apart. This Fauci virus bullshit, wait till the lawsuits start coming through because Fauci spent government money to create the booger that's killed a bunch of people. That's the shit they're putting on the tube. And now these other fucking retards on the tube are talking about how they're going to overturn the election and how the people that stormed the Capitol, blah, 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 and all this more hatred shit all over TV. You better go get you some Ephesians, homie. This little book in the Bible right here is some cool shit. I am not kidding. Read you know, I would read you some, but it's so fucked up choppy, you would just laugh at me. And I don't want to be laughed at. So, go read the Ephesians, man. Even a layman such as myself, when it comes to content of the Bible, understands this right away. And the conversations Joy and I had about some of this stuff in here was really fruitful. It really was. You know, I bumped heads with her because they were talking about how, you know, the wife is to serve the husband a little bit. It was a little bit lopsided when it came to equal rights for women in this one section. I was like sticking up for you ladies. I was like, man, that's a little harsh. But 2,000 years ago, that was how they thought, right? And to think about it in this sense, chivalry, right? The man protects the woman from the boogeyman being bad weather, predators, both human and animal, right? The husband's job is to protect his wife and the children. And the wife's job is to make sure homie's got a hot meal when he gets home from working outside all day because he ain't got time to come home and cook because he's exhausted, right? And she ain't got to go out and plow the field because she weighs 100 pounds and he's 250, right? So it's Mother Nature, right? It's not you snowflakes getting your feelings and your panties in a wad. Get over your damn self, right? Some of these lessons in the Bible need to be brought back to life when it comes to certain things that society's got way out of fucking whack. You know, Mother Nature is pretty good at teaching us right from wrong. And God made everything under the sun. So just pay the fucking attention, will ya? All right. Whoo, shit, I'm almost a half hour in. Oh, you motherfuckers are long gone before I got to Ephesians, I'm sure. All right. Go have a great day. My day's starting off fantastic. Therefore, I'm going to make sure it stays that way. And if somebody wants to kick me in the nuts, I'm going to smile politely and give them the old fucking tricky dick. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Love the ones that love you back. Do your best to love all the other dipshits out there. Don't let the children hear Johnny's crazy nonsense. Be kind to your critters. And if you're an angry fuck like me, go get a Bozo the Clown punching bag, homie. Life will be good again. All right, y'all. We'll talk soon. Peace.